What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 172nd episode of Cartoon Fight Club. I'm your host, Animation Rewind, and if you are new to this series, be sure to check out the older content, but if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight we have a collab animation between myself and Omega7321. So if you enjoy what you see, head on over to his channel and subscribe. Speaking of tonight's battle, we have a fight between the godly goats, Asriel DREEMURR versus Pilgor from Goat Simulator. With all this being said, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 172nd round of fighters. Meet Pilgor, the most simulated goat in all of Goatville. It's Pilgor's job to terrorize the residents of both Goatville and Goat City Bay. Pilgor does a lot of normal goat things, like practice satanic rituals, human sacrifices, homicide, massive collateral property damage, and hat shopping. You know, the goat stuff. Fun fact, one of the game designers of Goat Simulator tweeted that Pilgor is actually a female. Now this could or could not be a joke. There's actually a widespread debate on the gender of Pilgor. The goat does have horns, which has many believing the goat is a dude, but then again, depending on the goat species and age, both male and female goats can grow horns, so it's really kind of a mystery on the official gender of this goat, depending on how serious or joke-like these tweets might be towards the design of the game. In terms of power, Pilgor is not a goat you want to try and milk. This goat is seemingly impossible to kill. Pilgor can survive high sky free falls like nothing, massive explosions capable of destroying entire semi-trucks, can endlessly be bombarded with car hits and fast-pacing impacts, and Pilgor walks all of this off as if nothing happened. Pilgor is a master of time manipulation, as this goat has the ability to slow down time and increase perception while the time is slowed down. The goat's most iconic ability is its long, sticky tongue. Pilgor can use its tongue to grab objects, humans, and stick to walls. This tongue is very strong, as it can hold down massive bodies and can hold up its own weight as well. Pilgor is also quite clever with using the environment around it as one of its greatest weapons. Pilgor has access to many different jetpacks and projectile for increased range and destructive capability. Once Pilgor completes enough satanic human sacrifices, it can unlock the Beast. The true beast, also known as the Demon Goat, has nearly untapped potential. This allows Pilgor to unlock a full-on god status, being capable of flight, mass possession, and his deadly possession breath. With his breath, he can cause great damage that will not only kill his targets, but will also send him launching. Overall, Pilgor is a demonic Satan goat with godlike abilities and extremely impressive durability. Pilgor has plenty of experience regarding murder and destruction. From one goat god to another, let's discuss Asriel DREEMURR. Asriel DREEMURR is back once again on Cartoon Fight Club. He's fought the likes of Bill Cipher and the Gravity Falls squad in both the Total War and his one-on-one with the Meat Dorito. Today, this godly goat is pitted against another godly goat with extreme demonic power. Since Asriel has been discussed before, I'm going to keep this segment short and brief. The full power of Asriel DREEMURR is one that is truly unknown, but from the information that we do know, we know enough to state that this is truly a dangerous foe to face. He dwarfed God Flowey in a power decrease by an infinite amount, and this form was able to effortlessly both create and destroy multiple timelines at once. His speed is easily massively faster than light, as at his fastest, it's kinda immeasurable to even scale how fast he's going. He is fast enough to actually have all forms of matter and life frozen, corrupting the timeline, which makes him near on par with omnipresence. He was able to switch and alter multiple timelines and was unfazed by doing so. If you check Asriel's stats in the game, it shows that his attack and defensive stats are infinite. This actually makes him impossible to harm by physical means alone. Asriel can never get tired out and is the enemy of infinite. This guy's reality warping is one that is unseen or unheard of. He can casually rip through multiple timelines and universal space continuums and use them as pawns for his own little game. His signature attacks are known as Star Blazing and the Hyper Goner. With Star Blazing, he can throw literal stars towards his foes, and with the Hyper Goner, he can send a giant goat skull capable of destroying entire timelines. You can't beat Asriel through physical means. There are no real ways to physically harm him. Asriel only has one true way of going down. Only a pure soul with enough determination can reach out to him and allow him to remember who he once was. Only Asriel can beat Asriel. If you're good enough, you can calm him down and allow him to either take himself out or depower. Overall, Asriel DREEMURR is the reality warping god of hyperdeath. He is physically impossible to beat through physical attacks alone. Only a pure soul and spirit can calm Asriel down and allow him to step down. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle's going to take place in hyperspace with no prep. Let the battle begin.
Wow, it's very nice.
Try concentrating. I've faced bigger than you.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Let's take a moment to recognize the heroes who count. Like
get some spit from you, dude? Yeah. You want some spit facts, too?
Terrible beasts! Hello, TikTok! Look at these pathetic fools!
Will I choose to be today? I don't know. That's new now. I don't want to know anymore.
And our technical winner is Asriel DREEMURR. Now, before we discuss this anomaly, I want to give a special thanks to the animator who helped out on this project, Omega7321. He animated the intro and final scene to this animation, so if you enjoyed it, head on over to his channel and subscribe. And now let's debacle this debate. In theory, this battle would probably never ever end. The Goat Simulator Goat has no real way of being put down permanently, and Asriel DREEMURR can't be destroyed through physical means. Since Pilgor is an avid satanic sacrificer, this almost guarantees that Pilgor is never going to beat Asriel by showing him the path of good. And on the other hand, Asriel DREEMURR really doesn't have anything that can physically bypass Pilgor's durability. That Goat is basically indestructible. However, Pilgor has one weakness: glitches. If the game in Pilgor's world glitches out, Pilgor will be forced to respawn. While this won't actually permanently kill Pilgor, because the fact Pilgor can easily respawn, forcing this goat to respawn should at least count as a technical loss. Once again, even though in theory Pilgor can't be permanently put down, but forcing a respawn does deserve credit, and Asriel would certainly have various ways to cause Pilgor to glitch out. A good number of timeline resets would certainly cause Pilgor to spam out in uncontrollable motions, considering the fact that messing in its own time manipulation can cause Pilgor some bad bugs. And if we break things down in regards to who has better fighting stats, they are pretty much even in every category except one: speed. Asriel certainly has a major speed advantage over Pilgor. Pilgor heavily relies on jetpacks and human inventions for speed boosts, while Asriel is extremely fast on his own power. So having a speed advantage while evening out in every other category should also give Asriel a stat advantage. Plus, Asriel does have the capability to cause Pilgor to glitch out and spam itself into a forced respawn, making the technical winner of this battle Asriel DREEMURR. Now, Pilgor isn't the only simulated animal around, and Asriel isn't the only goat around. So if you want to see a total war with the likes of goat, penguin, giraffe, and whale simulators versus Team Undertale, all you gotta do is like this video. If this video gets 30,000 likes, there will be a total war. Also, don't forget to comment down your own ideas and stay tuned because the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.
I can't feel anything. For as long as I can remember, I've never been able to feel emotions. I pretend to be normal when I'm around other people, but on the inside, I feel nothing. It's not as bad as it may sound. I know that I'm broken, but I don't care. This is normal for me. But everything changed when I met him. My senpai.
Your last hour strikes.
One step left now, it's almost time. Show you what my determination has still left for you to get back to. You should prepare to just die. Like all your friends, you have a really good time. But guys like you are always just fools. Come at me, try to kill me with your fancy tours. Let's go, now the room gets chiller. Let's go. just another killer.